I'm a lot older than Greg and Katie, and that's the nicest introduction I ever had in my life. So thank you, Gabriella and Edward. As Greg did, I want to say how proud I am to share the stage with my fellow honorees when Amanda and I, later this evening, are able to inform our one car, which is a Chevy Malibu, that I was honored along with the General Motors Corporation. He's going to be really proud. And a lot of applause from the GM table there. And when I tell my kids that I was honored at the same podium with Katie Couric, they are not going to believe it. So there's three groups of educators in this room I want to thank and honor. I have the joy every day of working with some of the greatest people in the world. I'm the CEO of a company, and our the largest part of our company is Kaplan. There's a bunch of people who've spent their careers in education with Kaplan here. I really want to thank them for coming, many of them from quite far away, and tell them what an honor and what a joy it is to work with each one of you every day. So thank you. Now, there's also a table here of people from the DC College Access Program, including its president, Argelia Rodriguez, who was the first person hired at DC Cap when we started it 16 years ago. Argelia, are you still here? Where are you? Okay, there you go. Mr. you too. So DC Cap has been, I'm from Washington, DC. I'm not the only person in this room of whom that's true. We're a unique place in some ways, and we're a typical place in some ways. And there are things that all our students have going for them, and there are some things that our students have going against them. Working with this organization and these amazing people, Argelia, Tasha Lewis, and the rest of the DC Cap team, many of whom are here tonight, has been a simply fantastic experience for me. And I am so honored to have been part of this. And I'm really also honored to tell you for 1 minute about the situation of the Dreamers. I think almost everyone in this room understands, I wish everyone in the country understood what Gabriella was talking about in that video. This country has more than 1 million, probably about 2 million people, young people who came here as children, who were carried by their moms and dads in strollers, or who came as 7 or 8 year olds, who have always been educated in United States schools, but who, when they become seniors, are told by their counselor, you will not have the opportunity to go to college. Everybody else in the class gets federal Pell Grants or loans except for you. It is wrong. It is cruel. And I'm a former District of Columbia police officer, and it's hard to imagine that anyone can get mad at the children who come under these circumstances. So I am very, very proud to have had a tiny role in helping the Dreamers. My wife and co-founder Amanda Bennett, who's here with me, and I work together with two of the greatest people in the world on this program. And we want to help as many people as we can, both in DC Cap and the Dream.us. We'd love to have your support as we go forward. Don and Ann Brown, who are generous supporters of the Scholarship America Scholarship Program, are lifelong friends, and my mom's dear friends are also generous supporters of ours. These programs, these two programs have one very obvious thing in common. As Lauren would tell you, as the Scholarship America team would tell you, what Scholarship America does is open a door. The heroes of the program are the students. And what do you know? When you give someone a chance, they walk through it, and you are overwhelmed with the motivation they display. That Jamie Merciotis gets up here, who's the head of maybe the biggest educational foundation in the United States, south of Bill Gates, and says, He got help from Scholarship America to get where he is. And he's one person. And tonight, there's 12 more, and next year there will be 12 more after that. And we got to know some of the Scholarship America scholars earlier, an amazing group. But the DC Public School students and the Dreamer students will knock you over with their motivation. And I want to thank Gabriella and Edward for their incredible kindness tonight. And I know when they say they're going to give back in the future to fellow students, they are. And that's the last thing I want to say. There are very successful people in this room. There are also young people who are going to be very successful. And when you're successful, or lucky as I am, you do ask yourself, what's the best thing I can do to help others? And there's a lot of great answers to that question. There are so many wonderful things that other people do to help us. I think Scholarship America has the right answer. They have been critical to the Dream.us program. I think in my life, in my experience, helping someone go to college, helping someone afford to go to the right place for them, I don't know. There's a lot of other wonderful things to do, but if you do that, you will feel so great about what you see on the other side and about the adults everybody turns into. Thank you so much.